For internationally trained dentists who wants to practice in the United States and get licensed in a particular state here in the United States, it is difficult to get into a dental school, but it's very simple. So in this video, we will go over some items to avoid to make sure that it's not costing you in getting into a dental school. For a foreign trained dentist who wants to be licensed here in the United States, you already have, and hopefully you've already met all the prerequisites to apply to a dental school. There are many dental schools here in the United States that are accepting applicants to get into that particular dental school. You have to know what those prerequisites are. Here in the United States, they have dental school who has particular program called Advanced Standing Program and International Dentist Program. There are prerequisites before you even could apply that you want to make sure that you are meeting. These prerequisites includes taking the national board exam, also taking the TOEFL exam, and making sure that all your credentials are all in order before you apply. Now, one of the things that you got to make sure that you do is that you've got to have good competitive scores, especially in the national boards and also in the TOEFL exam. Now, if you've got very good academic history, good GPA, you've got a very good chance in getting into the dental school. Now, what you want to make sure that you're doing is that you are not wasting time, money, and effort applying to dental school when these prerequisites are not met. Things that you can do when you have already got good scores: you have to have the GPA for sure. You have to have a good national board. Those go hand in hand together. Now, what some people have hard time with is the TOEFL exam, the English proficiency exam. These are the things that is very important for the dental school to make sure that you are going to be able to take in the information when you get into the dental school, because you have to be proficient in English, reading, writing, and make sure that you are getting a good score in this particular exam. So one of the things that you've got to make sure that you avoid is applying to dental school when that particular credential is not being met and not to the standard of the school that you are applying to. Another information that has to be out here and has to be out there for dentists who are trained in another country coming into the United States is that you want to make sure that you've got good experience here in the United States as to how dentistry is practiced. One of the ways that you could do that is volunteering yourself in a dental clinic, in a program where they do dentistry in the United States. And a good way to do this and get this experience is being a dental assistant, to make sure that you are seeing how dental practices work here in the United States. One of the main thing that you want to do is get that experience from a dental office that you could actually get into and get mentors to teach you how to become a dental professional here in the United States. Another way that you could strengthen your application to the dental school is making sure that you are involved in the community. Being involved in the community that you're living in. A good way to do that is find out what activities are happening in the dental community so that you can volunteer yourself and make sure that you are getting involved in what is happening in the particular dental community that you're living in. Now, once you've done this, you've got dental experience, you've got community service that you've done. A good way to get a good letter of recommendation from the people that you're working with is making sure that you're involved in the dental practice, making sure that you're involved in the community. Once you've got this, you have set yourself up in applying to the dental school of your choice. And this is what I'm seeing, a costly mistake that some of the applicants who are applying to the dental schools are not doing before they apply. You've got to make sure that you are getting yourself involved in the community, getting yourself involved in a dental office so that you can learn how dentistry is done here in the United States, and making sure that you are getting involved with your mentor, with your dentist that you're working with. And so that when you ask for a letter of recommendation, they actually know you, they know your skills, and they know where you want to go in your dental career. So make sure that when you are applying to dental schools, you are avoiding making the mistakes of not getting these extracurricular activities. It's important for the dental school to accept you, because for already you got to make sure that you've got all the credentials, all your GPAs, your test scores, your national board exam scores are high standard. But the things that you got to be making sure that you are getting into the community, having the experience, is going to get you a long ways to get into the dental school of your choice. So make sure that you are watching our videos. Make sure that you're clicking right here to watch our next video. Make sure you're subscribing to our channel to get all the information that you need to get into a school in the United States.